Hey everybody, this is Flavio Romeo, and on this episode of the Towncast, we had the opportunity of going to 566 South Broad Street in Glen Rock at the new place just opened up in December called Rock Clay. It's a great pottery studio. We had a chance to talk to the owner and see some of the work that they're doing there and talk about some of the classes they have. It's a really great space right here in Glen Rock, so enjoy the episode, everybody. All right, so here we are. We're on Broad Street in Glen Rock, and we are at Rock Clay, brand new pottery studio. And I mean, some of the work here is so awesome. And you know, nothing is more awesome than the owner, Anna-Kari. Thank you so much for just taking a few minutes. Thank you.
I think my pottery is much more awesome than me.
I don't know about that. So she's going to give us a little tour of the studio. They've got pottery wheels. They've got classes, and we're gonna get a little more detail, and we're gonna see some more of the work that some of the students are doing. So tell me, when did you open the studio?
December 6th last year.
Last year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And was it always like a dream of yours to?
Yeah, actually, I've been wanting to open a studio since forever, since I went to art school.
Yeah, where did you go to art school?
I went to art school in Sweden and then in Chicago.
What school in Chicago?
University of Illinois.
Oh, nice, very good school.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So were you born and raised in Sweden?
Yes.
I kind of see a little bit of Swedish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a little bit of the accent.
Yeah.
So you went to, how old were you when you came to the U.S.?
I want to say 23. Yeah.
23, okay.
Came to go to school here.
Wow, so you went right to University of Illinois.
Yes, yeah.
And so, how did you end up picking Glen Rock?
Well, I've been in Brooklyn for about 20 years.
Oh, did you have a studio in Brooklyn?
No, I've been working as a graphic designer and some industrial design. And
so you're working for other people?
Yes, yeah. So I had clients, and then I started working at a studio. I was a freelancer, and it was similar to the setup. And then when I moved out here, we're part of the COVID migration. I wanted to start something similar here, where we could have creative community and get to know each other and that kind of thing.
Yeah. So let's talk about that, because I see that you have is that a class now that you have?
Yes.
So you have a class and you have a bunch of people at the wheel.
Yeah.
If someone has if they've always wanted to do it but they've never done it before, is this a place where they can come and learn the basics of how to throw a pot?
Of course.
Yeah, I went to art school as well. I went to Ridgewood School of Art and Design.
Great.
And we had a pottery class. Sharon Francis was our teacher, and it was gifted. And I always loved it. I mean, people make it look easy. It's not easy. No. But it takes commitment, and it takes dedication, it takes patience. Or else you end up with a wobbly mess that ends up becoming an ashtray.
Yeah.
Right? Just a giant ashtray. I made a lot of ashtrays in my life.
Yes.
So if people have always wanted to play with clay and do things with clay, they can come to your studio and they can take classes. When do you have classes?
We have classes on Tuesday mornings, Saturday mornings, and Wednesday evenings.
Okay, oh, that's great.
Yeah, and they're 8-week sessions, so you sign up for these classes for 8 weeks, and then you can retake them afterwards.
Sure, and is there like different levels, like when you see that people are getting better, they just get more difficult?
No, actually not. We're more multi-level classes.
Right.
So and they're small, so we generally only have 6 students.
Oh, that's good.
We might have a 7th in one in a special case.
Yeah.
But in general, like, the teachers can cater towards individual needs.
Sure. Yeah, they could be one-on-one. It's a lot of one-on-one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice when you have a small class like that.
Yeah, and this isn't a school. There's other places that run schools, like Wartendijk or Old Church, This is mainly an art studio.
It's a studio.
We have members, and then we have people who come in. We're never going to have more than 3 classes at any given time.
Right. Let's talk about membership. So what does that entail if someone's a member?
So a member is you get your own access code, and you get your own shelf back here, and you come and work wherever you want. You can use any of the equipment. The clay is included, but you would need to kind of know how to work with the medium and how a studio works, and that could, that's a little bit of a learning curve.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that I'm sure you worked them through. So if someone really wanted a studio where they can go work on their projects, that's this place.
This place would be, and that was actually my story. I came out here and I looked for a studio and I couldn't find anything. So I needed a studio space. So I thought, okay, there's probably 20, 30 people just like me, and sure enough, there are. So now here we are.
I know, for you to open up in December and still have like a full class, that's pretty awesome.
I have 3 full.
And they're full like that.
They're all full.
Yeah, it's because it's demand. People were looking for it.
Yeah, and it's also, I think it's just people want to get out of their day-to-day routine a little bit. Like, especially moms. Like, sometimes you're just raising kids. And
it's a lot.
House.
Yeah.
So you need your own space.
Yeah, and it gives you a place to be creative.
Creative, and also meet like-minded people.
Sure.
And to learn and to grow as a person.
Yeah.
That's really important.
And I love that, right over your shoulder, Michelle. So it's not just, if someone is coming here, it's not just to throw pots, because obviously you have a lot of bowls and cups and saucers. But if someone just wanted to come and sculpt, they can use this space for whatever they want to create.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's one of our members. Her name is Emily Kukin, and she went to art schools, so she does very cool stuff. That's going to be a lamp.
That's going to be a lamp?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And I noticed you have a kiln in the back. I'm going to show the kiln. So this is a fully equipped pottery studio. So when something's ready to be fired, and you've got a lot of different types of projects here.
Yeah.
These look like piggy banks.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
It's like a big salt and pepper shaker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun.
One of our members.
And that's the house that we saw up front, the tiny brownstones.
Ellen.
So, you've got a fully equipped studio. So whatever project you're working on, when it's ready to be fired, you put it in.
Yep.
And what is the firing process? I know, is it you fire it and you're done, or?
Well, no, this is called, all of the work here is called greenware, so it's very fragile.
Yeah.
It's basically just dried clay, and it's dried to a stage called bone dry, and it can easily fall apart. But this is going through the first firing.
Oh, okay.
And then it ends up coming out looking something like this.
So this is a little more sturdy.
Yeah.
It's not as fragile.
Now I can be a little less nervous.
Right.
And this is when people
this
decorate.
Fun.
And
that's cool.
Yeah. She got a commission to do mugs for.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so fun. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So after this process, then it can be.
Then you
paint it.
You can paint it, or you can dip it in our glazes, which is kind of in this area over here.
Okay.
So these are kind of the samples of our glazes.
Oh, sure. So if you want a glossy, or you want more of a matte type of finish.
Yeah. We don't have a ton of glazes, but in my opinion,
you don't need a ton.
Yeah, no.
You've got all the basic colors here.
Basic colors, and then you also layer them. You can experiment with them, and then we have underglazes, which are more colorful. You use it for, if you want to paint flowers or bunny rabbits or whatever. Yeah. I don't know.
And do you have events, like if someone says, if there are people out there that says, you know what, let's do something different, because I know they have the paint parties and they have this. If someone said, let's do a clay party. And
you can do that.
Really? So if people want to bring
just as long as you're 13 years and above.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could do it for kids.
No kids.
Well, older than 13.
Yeah, older than 13.
Yeah, I mean, to me,
kids.
To me, people in their 30s are kids.
Yeah, no kids at the studio. This is the one thing.
13 and older.
13 plus.
But if parents wanted to bring their high schoolers,
yes,
they want to have a high school
but
party.
Why would you want that?
As a high schooler?
You want to go by yourself
Parents,
with your
parents,
have
with
a
your friends.
date night, go with your friends.
Bring a bottle of wine, throw a pot.
Leave the kids at home.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's good advice. That's very good advice.
No, I mean you can. We actually have a lot of family events where
that's
people
great.
come. For my dad, like one of the groups was a dad turning 60. He had done pottery in college, and so he and his whole family came, and it was delightful.
How fun!
Yeah, it's so much fun. Yeah.
So I know you have a website. It's rockclay.com, right?
Yeah.
And on there you can see different how to become a member or how to just come to the studios, the workshops,
classes.
the classes. Yeah. All right. So I encourage you guys. I mean, if you've never done, I have to say, it's very tactile. It's so much fun. You have control, although. You have control of the clay, of what is going to come out of your hands. And I've always loved that. The potter's wheel. It's
maybe you need to come to me.
I am talking myself into it. Can you tell? I'm talking myself into it. So listen, it's Anna-Kari, and it's rockclay.com, and it's a great studio. If you want to take classes, you want to learn more about it, you want to come and throw a pot, you want to come and do a sculpture, and you just want to learn more about clay and developing product in clay, this is the woman to talk to. All the way from Sweden via Chicago and now in Glen Rock.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really enjoy this. Yeah. This is fun, and you will definitely see me again. This is something I would love to come back and do.
Date night with your wife.
Date night.
Very popular.
The girls are in their 20s. I think they may want to come. Okay. They may want to come. Yeah. They're over 21, so we could bring the wine.
Yeah.
This is a lot of fun. I'm really glad that we had a chance to do this. Yep. And congratulations on finally finding a space and fulfilling your dream. Thank you. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, it is. It's really great.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Take care. Bye.
All right, everybody. rockclay.com. Come and learn more about what's being done here. This is current work that's being done. You have to wrap it while it dries, right? This is the drying process. And I think you guys are really going to have a lot of fun here. All right. Be well, everybody.